Good day, everybody, and what's up? Welcome to the podcast for Selfless Sex and She Comes First. I'm Dr. Nick Meyer, sitting here on December 15th. It's a Sunday, and I have to say this, please be safe out there. The holiday season is upon us. People are driving like it's freaking Mad Max, like the road warrior out there. People are cussing, fussing, and fighting over parking spaces. The malls are jammed. The internet's going crazy. Whatever. Just be safe, relax, relate, release, woosah that shit out if you have to. But please be safe out there. And secondly, once again, I just thank everyone just for listening to this podcast and giving me all the support and the shares on whatever medium you're using to listen to this podcast. And you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time and BS with you guys today. Let's get right into it because I'm kind of excited for today's podcast. So I also would like to introduce you to the first annual Dr. Nick Stocking Stuffer podcast. And I hope to keep this thing going for the next few years. And in this podcast, I'm going to offer you guys some last minute gift suggestions that actually could fit into one's stocking. And there's so many puns in that, I can't even keep track of them all. But you guys know what I'm saying. So let's get right into it.
I've got some presents for Santa, and he's got a big one for me. Well, outside it snows, I take off all my clothes and wait for Santa underneath my tree. He squeezes into my hot chimney where it's...
Also, just to be real, those of you who know me, you know I like eggnog, but my eggnog was kind of thick, so I kind of had to thin it out with some Maker's Mark, real talk. So, here we go today. Let's talk about some fun games. And you can get things like little sex dice where you roll them and they say like lick this or suck that. You can get playing cards that are kind of just like the same thing, or regular playing cards, but they're kind of erotic in nature. So you can play strip poker, or if you want to get naked even faster, you can play strip blackjack. And these other things I actually like are called sex checks, where you or your partner get to write out what you want to happen, and you sign your name to it. So like, for example, you can say, I'm going to give you an orgasm every day for the next 7 days, and you sign your name to it, then you give it to them. So it's kind of fun, just something fun and light. So right here, I want to mention 3 quick stocking stuffers: vibrators, butt plugs, and flavored lube. Because even a fairly small size vibrator nowadays carries a lot of power and a massive punch. Also, butt plugs, there are a lot of people, both men and women, who are into anal play, and that's great. And some of these anal toys even vibrate or can be controlled by the Bluetooth on your phone. So there you go. And finally, flavored lube. Hear me out for this. Fellas, go find your favorite flavor, put it on your lady's clitoris or labia or wherever you want to put it, or nipples, and lick it off. Ladies, go find your favorite flavor, put it on your man's penis, lick it off, suck it off, put it on his nipples, lick it off his nipples, put it wherever you want to. And I think everyone will have a good time with that. And to end this first section of stocking stuffers, maybe, how about a BDSM starter pack? Hear me out. How about some handcuffs, some ankle cuffs, some nipple clips, a gag ball, leather whip, cotton rope, I said cotton rope, a blindfold, and a collar and a lead or a leash. And what's actually pretty cool is that I've seen people out with the collars on in public. So you kind of know what they're into, but it's not loud. And it's actually a very nice fashion statement. Yeah, I said it. So there's the first section of stocking stuffers.
I offer Santa my cookies. He loves to put them into his mouth. His Longbeard tickles, he gives me the giggles. He finishes his snack and then flies out. Santa Claus.
That's a hell of a song, ain't it? Right? But anyhow, so ladies, here's just a few suggestions for stocking stuffers for your man or for your gentleman. Number one, how about a nice cologne? Of course, you have to buy a cologne that works well with his skin and all that stuff. But think about it. In a way, it's a win-win for both of you because he smells good and you like how he smells. So it's just like a little subtle way of kind of like marking your territory, but not. And also, it kind of makes you kind of hot for him because you know that you bought that for your man and that you like that smell on him. So you want to be close to him, especially when he's wearing it. So I kind of like that idea. Number two, buy and wear some sexy lingerie for your man. And if he's into heels, put those on too. Because many of us are visual creatures and we don't mind seeing our lady all sexed up, which is great, and that's an easy little fun gift for him. That's all, just for him. And he probably would appreciate that. And at the same time, since you know your man, you know what his currency is, what he likes, what his favorite colors are. You know what I'm saying? So that can be a lot of fun and an easy Christmas gift. And finally, number three, I call it room service. Meaning like breakfast in bed, dinner in bed, like little things like that. Those are kind of DIY things that you can do that are fairly cheap, but they actually mean a lot to your man. They actually really do. So those are just three things you can do for your man for Christmas that he may really appreciate. And of course, if you have your own ideas of things that you really want to do for your man, have at it.
Santa Claus takes a pause from his long night of delivery. His big North Pole can shook it cold. His jolly butts all shivering.
Well, there you have it. It sounds like she has Santa's pole pointing north. Shit, I ain't mad at her. Go ahead, girl, do your thing. And this Maker's Mark is kicking my ass, but it's all right, though. This eggnog is real. So, as I close out this first annual Stocking Stuffer podcast, I want to leave you guys with just a few suggestions on things that you guys can both do to each other and for each other. This one's kind of easy. I would say take a shower together. Just suds each other up, have a good time. Even break out some massage oil if you really wanted to. You can rub each other down with it, with the water just running over you. You can just massage each other, or even masturbate each other. Nothing wrong with that. Number two, you could try something different in the bed, meaning that if you don't sleep naked, trying to sleep naked, or buy some nice, sexy pajamas, lace, satin, silk, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Just have some fun. Just spice it up just a little bit. Number three, I would say this also in bed. You can, if you're not already 69ing each other, just try something different. Maybe even face sitting or quote unquote face fucking, whatever you're into. But don't rush it. There's no rush. Just enjoy each other at the same time. Enjoy tasting each other. If someone happens to come or someone ejaculates, enjoy their flavor. Because everything is just moving so fast these days. Just focus on each other's taste, each other's scent. And number four, which is what I just said a second ago, take some time out from this busy holiday season and focus on each other. Think about it, especially like Christmas Eve, once the gifts are wrapped, all the cards are in the mail, the turkey or the ham is in the kitchen sink, it's thawing out already. Everything's good. So you may just want to sit down with each other and just relax, chill, take a breath. If you happen to start masturbating each other, Oh well. Maybe if there's even time, make love to your partner. Wow. Because granted, for the longest time, and for the past couple of months, I've been talking about, yeah, get it in there, fuck her hard as you possibly can and all that stuff, whatever. Wait a minute. Especially if you're married or you're in that stage of your relationship. Take some time out, go slow, enjoy each other. Don't rush the orgasm. Just feel each other for a change. Granted, I'm sure you really felt each other before, but I'm saying this time, slow it down and tell your partner how you really feel about them and how much you care about them and how much they mean to you back and forth. Say it. There's nothing wrong with that. You hear what I'm saying? So on that note, I gave you guys a lot of information. I played some crazy music. I think it's funny. And I hope you guys kind of got into what I'm trying to say. So on that note, you guys have a Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll do an episode before Christmas, but people are going to be traveling and doing whatever with their family. And stocking stuffers are always fun. And always check your stocking. Don't forget to check your stocking. That's so important. Ooh, this Maker Mark is kicking my ass. So on that note, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
Outside